Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. On today's menu we have this delicious one pot meal you will absolutely love. It's super quick and easy to put together and dinner can be ready in no time. Let's get started. Here I have my chicken already seasoned and my shrimp, and over here I have some washed rice, and I also have some sausage. These are hot dogs. Feel free to use any sausage of choice, some thawed mixed vegetables, some bell peppers and onion. You could use whatever mixed you like, and of course I have the remainder of my season. I'll show you how I get this in a minute. So I start by combining some herb mix, paprika, chicken season, black pepper, and some parsley flakes, and of course some all-purpose seasoning. And I'm going to mix well to combine, and feel free to use any season blend of your choice. So I'm just going to go in with about a tablespoonful, and I'm going to go ahead and massage this in, set aside, and then I'll show you what I do next. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the shrimp as well. We're just going to add a generous amount of this mix and season the shrimp and set aside. You don't need a lot of season for this, and you don't need a lot of marinating time because these are small cuts and it will absorb the season real fast. So you just want to go ahead and just get this all done. So in my heated skillet I went in with some oil, and I'm going to go ahead and cook the sausage first. This is by no means the particular order you should cook it, but I like to do the sausage first just to get a little bit of color on them. Once they achieve the color that I'm looking for, I'm going to remove these from the grease, and I'm going to go in with my shrimp, and I'm going to cook the shrimp for about 1.5 to 2 minutes per side. We don't really want to overcook them. We want to get a nice little color on the outside, and that should take roughly 4 to 5 minutes in total. So I'm just going to go ahead, spread these out, and allow them to get some color on one side. Once that's done, we get some color on the other side. Then we're going to go ahead and remove them from the oil. Now these are done and nicely cooked. I'm going to go ahead and remove them from the oil. And last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my chicken strips. And you want to cook the chicken until it's fully cooked. We don't want to overcook. And remember, this is chicken, so you just want to cook this until it's fully cooked. This took roughly about 7 to 8 minutes to be fully cooked. And once that's done, you're going to go ahead, remove them from the grease and set aside. So in that same grease we have there, we're just going to go in with about 2 tablespoons of butter just for extra flavor and some more fat. And I'm going to go allow that to melt. Then I'm going to go in with my peppers and onion. As I mentioned before, feel free to use any array of peppers that you like. You could use red bell peppers, whatever you like. Just make it your own. And I'm going to saute this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then I'm going to go in with my thawed mixed vegetables. And I'm going to go ahead and saute this for another 2 to 3 minutes. Then I'm going to add the remainder of that season mix that we had created before, and we're going to saute this for another 2 to 3 minutes, allowing all the flavors to marry together. Then I'm going to go in with some tomato sauce. If you have tomato paste here, you could go ahead and add some tomato paste, and we're going to cook this, and we're going to allow that tomato paste, that tomato sauce to cook out and kind of evaporate. That way it intensifies, give the food a nice flavor and color. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my washed rice to this, and I'm going to go ahead and coat the rice generously in that mixture, allowing every grain of rice to be nice and coated. Then I'm going to continue to mix until the rice sort of become kind of toasted. That way we lock all the flavors into the rice, and the rice is super flavorful, nice and loose. You want to toast this for about 5 minutes. Then we're going to go in with some water. I went in with about 3 cups of water. I will leave a full measurement down below. Of course, you could use chicken stock if you have that on hand, but trust me, water works wonderful because this rice was heavily seasoned and flavored, and it is tasting amazing. So you want to check and adjust. Mine, I need a little bit more salt, so I went in with some seasoned salt. You taste and adjust to your liking. Then we're going to go ahead, give it a good mix, sit the lid on, and allow this to steam for about 20 to 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, this is what the rice is looking like. It is nice and cooked. So I'm just going to go ahead and fluff this up a bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my protein that I cooked earlier back in. Give it a good mix, and then I'm going to set aside and allow this to kind of allow the meats to kind of warm up back for another 5 to 10 minutes. And that's it. Dinner is almost ready. It's super quick and easy. I will link the full recipe and ingredient amount down in the description box, so if you want to go ahead and try this recipe out, you sure can. So here I am mixing, and I'm just going to go ahead, sit the lid back on for another 5 to 10 minutes. After that time, my rice is nice and ready, and I'm going to go ahead and garnish with some fresh scallion for brightness and a little bit of fresh flavor to this. And that's it. Dinner is served. This was absolutely delicious. You could serve this as is on its own, or this could be a lovely side dish. I did enjoy this just by itself. It was so good, it needed nothing more for me. That's it, my beautiful people. If you haven't yet liked the page, subscribe and follow. Go ahead, hit all those buttons, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a good day and enjoy.